Randy Reed, editor of the Edison Report, and we're here to discuss LEDucation 2025. I am joined by Jamie Eck of SATCO, Craig Fox of ETC, and Cynthia Turner of USAI. Welcome.
Thanks, Randy.
We haven't even started yet, but I just want to congratulate all three of you because the show appears that it is going to be extremely successful. Almost everyone I know is coming, either exhibiting or attending, and there is just tremendous excitement about the show. Let's start off with some numbers. Can one of you tell me how many exhibitors you have this year?
Sure. We have approximately 400 exhibitors, and that will take over the space of about 667 tables in 4 different exhibit halls.
Okay. How does this compare to last year?
It is approximately 48 tables larger than last year.
Okay.
Now, to put that in context, when we received some feedback about the size of LEDucation and the difficulty in navigating the floor, we removed 95 tables 2 years ago. So what we did was this year we now have 2 full floors. So second floor and third floor are fully ours. And we were able to expand, and then we added the 48 tables in a space that was not being used ever. So it's really it's an expansion of sorts, but we still short those 95 tables to a degree because we added space. So
okay, and I assume you still have a waiting list. Is that correct?
Correct, 200 people.
Okay, wow. Well, congratulations on that success. Okay, how do we stand on attendees and registration so far?
Right now, we're over 5,000 that are registered for the show, which is about on par for where we would be year over year. It's usually these last 2 weeks when the manufacturers, the reps, everybody realizes what oh, we're in March, let's register. So we're basically on par for where we were for last year.
So Craig, can you tell our audience a little bit about what it costs to attend the show and to attend the conferences?
Sure. For $75, you're all in.
Okay, that has to be the best deal in lighting.
It's a bargain. You should take 2.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the virtual sessions. They're coming up Thursday and Friday. Is that right?
Yep, that is correct. We've got 13 sessions, 13 virtual sessions spread over the 2 days. We had to expand that. Last year was the first year we did 2 days of virtual because we get such a broad spectrum of people that attend. We get lots of international folks that attend who may or may not be able to actually come to the show.
Well, I think it's very smart to do the virtual and to do it outside of the show. Do it before the show begins. And that way the people that cannot come can attend that. And then the people that are in person, everybody can focus on in person. Okay, one thing that I'm excited about as kind of a big eater, tell me about the new lunch plans.
That's a very important question. What's for lunch?
What is for lunch? Yes, we are in New York. So what we've done is we've taken the food off of the exhibit hall floors, and we've created what are now the DLFNY cafes. So what you'll have is on the second and third floor, each will have a dedicated place for the food. Up on the third floor, the DLFNY cafe will be where they're going to be doing the student lighting competition by the Trianon Ballroom, where we used to do the lighted up reception. So it'll be off to the side so people can go there and they can pick up their sandwiches, do what they're going to do, and there's space to sit on the third floor, the balcony, other areas that they could find, honestly. And then on the second floor, we're going to have one in the Murray Hill room, which will also have a room next door to it that will have high tops so people can duck in over there. So this way it's each floor has a dedicated space and none of it is going to be on the show floor.
You know, what I find interesting is a lot of trade shows have lunch on the trade show floor because they're trying to keep people on that floor. You don't have that problem.
We do not.
You've got plenty of people. You got the opposite problem. So I think it's a brilliant move.
Yeah.
And for me, it just seems like because I'm I'm doing a lot like you guys are. I tend to get there after the lunch is all gone.
You know, part of that is also we put one of the cafes next to the student lighting competition, which is for the IES New York. This way they get their share of interest from the attendees who may or may not know that it's there. So they'll walk past. It's going to be open for the entire day, or for the 2 days, I should say. So it's also a way of just making sure people branch out and see everything. You know, you can get very easily get stuck on a floor at LEDucation because of the amount of people, because of the buzz that's going on. You could literally just stand in your booth and be there and talk to people all day. So it's a way of letting everybody know there's more to the show at that point. It also gives a little bit of breathing room for folks during the lunch hour.
When is the Student Lighting Competition Awards?
That'll be on Tuesday night at 5 p.m. in the Trianon Ballroom.
Okay, excellent. Well, that is always exciting. Cynthia, tell our audience a little bit about what you're looking forward to at the show.
I think it's great that people come from all over. So I'm looking forward to the gathering of all the people in the lighting industry, seeing old friends, meeting new people. And I think also having the food off the floor is going to be a big plus. That really created a lot of feeling of overcrowding and lack of circulation. So I'm very excited to see how that works.
In 26, the show has moved to April. Is that right?
That's
Correct.
correct, sir. Yes, sir.
Why? Why?
Hotel availability and the Jewish holidays, that would, you know, basically those affect our shows here in New York City. So we have to be cognizant of that. So based on the hotel's availability, because we booked this now this will be our 3rd year into this new contract with them, and we have 3 more years coming up. So we have to book multiple years out. So that's why it'll be April, this coming year in 26, and 27 it will be in April, and in 28 it'll be back in March.
Okay, so you are booked with the Hilton through 28.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever envision leaving the Hilton and going somewhere bigger?
No, sir. And I can say that because the next move would be Javits,
Yep.
right?
And
And somebody else had a
wants-
light show there at one point, and we're not sure who else would want to go there, but that will take away from what the show really is. And I think, like, at this point, and I'll throw it to Cynthia for a second as well, because with Cynthia being the president of the DLFNY, you know, we really want people to understand. We always use this word trade show for LEDucation. LEDucation started as a program that was a joint venture between the IES and the DLFNY back in 2007 with Peggy Meehan, Bob Nadell, and Burt Graham. And that has grown since then. But the reality is it's still just a program within DLFNY, and it has morphed into this trade show. So to take it out of the Hilton, the only other space that's physically as large is the Marriott Marquis, but then we'd be on 8 different floors. We can't get people to go up an escalator. We're not getting people to go to 8 different floors. So that takes that out of the running. And Javits just becomes, then we would literally be a trade show, and that will, I think, ruin the intent of what we wanted.
Cynthia, DLFNY, I think they get the majority of their revenue from LEDucation. What do you guys typically do with your revenue at DLFNY?
That's a great question, because we just had our board meeting last night, and we're increasing the number of scholarships and the donations we make to scholarships. The purpose of one of the main goals of the DLFNY is to further education and to encourage young people in the lighting industry. So right now we currently have scholarships with all the lighting schools here in Manhattan, and we're looking at expanding that to construction management and other areas. We have a special committee, a scholarship committee, who makes recommendations back to the board on how to disperse those funds. We also support many organizations that are doing exciting things around lighting. Anybody can come to us and ask for a grant. So, for example, if you want to do research on color tuning and how it affects how quickly people heal in hospitals, you come to us and write a proposal. We support those things through offering grants. So that's what we do with the revenue.
Well, as a member of the board of directors of the Knuckles Fund for Lighting Education, we sure appreciate the strong support DLFNY has given over the years.
Mhm.
Okay, Craig, as we wrap up, any closing comments?
Well, we talked about the virtuals. I want to give a little plug for the in-person component for the education. We have 29 live presentations, and you know, Wendy and I have historically put together a very strong program. We're not slacking this year, and we've added Sean Fillion and Stacy Bello to our subcommittee. We've put together a fantastic program. Everybody should go.
Okay, excellent. Jamie, closing comments?
What I'd like to say is thank you, Randy, for having this and putting this together for us. I want to invite everybody to come and attend LEDucation 2025. You're going to find that we've expanded the space. People will have room to maneuver. They'll have room to socialize, as well as gather some really great information from our manufacturing partners. Come enjoy the time in the city. You know, we're moving in on St. Patty's Day, and we'll keep the party going for 2 days after that. So thank you again, Randy. And again, it's going to be a great event. We're really excited with everybody that's participating. So so come see what all the excitement is all about.
All right. Cynthia, closing comment?
No, I just have to echo what Jamie said. It's I'm very excited. Move-in day on St. Patrick's Day. We're gonna have people there. Move-out day actually is until Thursday. We've also worked with that in terms of making it easier on everyone. So I'm just really excited about the show and looking forward to seeing everyone.
Okay, guys, thank you all.
Thanks, Randy.